Hello, guys. How are y'all today? I hope you guys are doing well. Hope that everything is good and that your day is going well today. Today, I'm going to be talking about just different things about manifestation a little bit and about how to apply that in your life to live your best life possible, how to improve your life, and how to believe that you're the shit. Like, you're awesome. Basically, I'm going to go into today's topic about the power of self concept and how that could bring forward new opportunities. It could bring forward good things for yourself. And it could also help you believe that you're great. And that also helps you elevate in life and helps you feel good about yourself, right? So first of all, we all got insecure, right? Some of us more than others. I know I definitely used to be very insecure. When I was in middle school and high school, I used to be so insecure. It was so bad. It genuinely was. Like, I would always wear sweaters. Like, I would never try dressing up. I never did my hair, my makeup, nothing. I know that doesn't matter, like, that's not everybody's thing, but I just never put effort into myself, into my looks, into how I feel, into anything like that. So that reflected back, like, people felt it and they saw it. And I always played victim a lot when it came to myself and, like, problems that I had. I was always a very anxious person, and I'm still trying to get out of that, like, a little bit. I'm definitely a lot better than I used to be, but I used to be very anxious, and it was all because of my self-concept and how I viewed the world, even. So, and how that makes your brain filter our reality to see that, right? So essentially, right, like, if you have been the type to always be very insecure, like I was, it's natural to kind of stay and, like, have, like, those thoughts that come up, and you're just like, oh, like, I'm not worthy of this, I'm not worthy of that. That's normal, right? Because, like, for so long you primed your brain to believe that, and so it literally feels real, and so you believe it and internalize it, right? And so you won't notice opportunities that will probably be right in your face, but you just won't, pursue it, or you won't even, like, know that it's there, because, again, our brain filters our reality for what we believe that we are. It's scientifically proven. Like, as someone who's majoring in behavioral science, someone who's trying to be a neuroscientist someday, study the brain, that's proven. Right? Because we have something called the reticular activation system, and essentially what that system does is it filters our reality based on, like, what we're focusing on, right? So if we're focusing on the belief that we're worthy and that we deserve love and that we deserve good things, we're going to naturally see stuff that aligns with that, right? Our brain's going to see that naturally, because why wouldn't it? It just makes sense. And the reticular activation system is primarily there for that, right? A good example is, say you have a crush, right? And you know what model car they drive. Let's just say they drive a BMW or something, right? A BMW convertible type of car, right? Well, when you go out and you're driving, you're gonna see a bunch of cars that are BMW convertibles. You're gonna see a lot more often and take it as, like, a sign, or, like, oh my gosh, like, this is my person. Or, like, let's just say they go to, like, a specific university, or they have a specific job, you'll see more of that logo, or, like, that brand. You'll see more of that thing, because your brain is primed to believe and to see that, right? Because you're literally priming it to believe that. And so you're going to notice it more, and you're probably going to take it as, like, either a sign, or just like, whoa, what a coincidence type, like, whatever it is, right? So that's, like, natural. That comes, like, with it. Another thing is, right, when you don't believe in yourself highly, when you don't think that you're good enough, when you don't think that you're worthy of different things, like, yeah, you're gonna have opportunities that reflect that. You're gonna have experiences that reflect that, because you're priming your brain again to believe that. And so you're gonna have people that, may not respect you. They may see you or take advantage of you, right? Things like that, because you're believing that about yourself. And so that energy kind of gets poured out, and they sense that. People could sense that energy. I know I could see a fellow people pleaser, as someone who used to be a people pleaser, as someone who used to not think highly of myself and prioritize others before myself. I could sense and I could see when there's another person who's the same way. And I just kind of feel bad for them, I'm just like, dang, I've been there, so I get it, right? But that energy on it, at the same time, it just turns me off, and it's like, I'm not in alignment with that person. And so the people that you want to be in alignment with, the people you look up to that seem like they know it all and they have it all figured out, first of all, they don't have it all figured out, right? Most of the time. Sometimes they have some things figured out, but, like, we're all winging life. This is all our first time on earth, right? So, and second of all, like, their confidence is built by literally faking it. Yeah. That's something I didn't know for a long time. You have to act like you're confident in order to be confident, like, right? And that's the whole thing also with manifestation, is you have to act like you have that thing, act like you are that thing in order to achieve that, right? So if you're wanting to achieve wealth, right, this is just an example, or even love, whatever it may be, you have to act like you're wealthy and that you're full of love and that you are love in order to receive that. Like, that's just how it works, right? Your brain will be primed more to see that, right? Even if like things happen that don't align with that, there's gonna be times where you'll face challenges and it'll be like, oh my gosh, like maybe it's not true. No, it's happening for you, right? That's another thing too. It's like you have to see these negative experiences as it happening for you, not to you, right? Because if you see it as it happening to you, that's a victim mindset. And where does that get you? Absolutely nowhere, right? I started being like, you know what? Like, where has this mindset gotten me? It's gotten me nowhere, honestly. It's only made me like more isolated, more fearful, more like not in alignment with myself at all. Like there was a period where I genuinely just hated myself completely. I thought I was unlovable, unworthy, like ugly, just all these horrible things. And I got reflected back that, I was isolated more than ever, had lost so many friends. My love life was not there. It was very much not there. I didn't believe I was worthy of a relationship, of a fulfilling one, of anybody even thinking that I was attractive. I really didn't, right? There was a period where I thought that. But it wasn't until I started to actually apply those beliefs that I started to actually be like, oh, okay. And I started seeing opportunities for that, right? I started having people being attracted to me. I started getting better friends, better experiences. I started finding myself because I started to believe in that self-concept. And the thing is about changing your self-beliefs and like your self-concept, it's honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's fucking rough. It's rough at first, because the thing is, like, your brain, again, it's been primed. I keep saying that, but it's just truth, right? It's been primed to believe that you're not worthy, you're not this. So whenever you challenge that belief that you are worthy and that you are awesome and all these things, your brain's not going to believe that. You're not going to believe it. You're going to feel foreign. You're going to be like, what? No, that's not true. It kind of feels like gross and foreign even. I know it did for me. Like, I would be like, oh, I am worthy. I am love. I am beautiful. And at first I was like, whoa, no, that's not true. That's genuinely what I thought. Yeah. But as time went on, I started just to keep persisting in that new identity and that new state of mind, that new wish fulfilled. And eventually it started becoming more natural. I started actually feeling it to be true. I started actually embodying it and being like, wait, yeah, I am worthy. I am, lovable. I could be loved. I am an awesome person, right? Once you start believing all of these things about yourself, like it genuinely starts to be ingrained in your brain. And now it's a lot more ingrained than it was. Obviously, it takes time. Sometimes I have my days or I have my moments, but the difference is I actually know it's like in the past and that's not me anymore. It's like my old identity, my old self, right? Because it's going to come up and it's going to purge itself out. It's going to, question be like, and it's going to tell you some really like disturbing things sometimes, like, no, you're ugly, you deserve to die, or like you deserve like the worst. It's like there was those things that like my brain was telling me. It was those things sometimes, and I know it sounds bad, but it did, because again, like your brain's gonna fight that because it's a core belief that you have, right? So until you start actually persisting in that identity and starting to believe that you deserve good things and you deserve to be loved, and of course you do, right? It's like that's when you start to believe that more as you keep persisting and affirming and things like that. And so that's when you'll be primed for opportunities and you'll see a lot more things happen, and things will happen for you in like the best way, ways that you'll never even imagine. It's honestly so insane. And you'll be able to manifest things that you've always wanted, right? Whether it's wealth, whether it's love, whether it's health, whether it's even like material things, right? Whatever it may be that you're like striving for achieving. Once you start acting like it and embodying it, it becomes natural, it becomes you, and then your reality will reflect that. It has to, like your experiences, right? I just see it like there's no point in thinking that I was not worthy. There's no point. I exist. I'm a human being and I'm a soul and I'm here. So of course I'm worthy. Of course I am. You are too. Yes, you watching, you are too. You're worthy. You deserve good. You deserve everything. You deserve the best. You're lovable, you're worthy. I don't care what you say, oh well, I've made this many mistakes, I've done this, I've done, it doesn't matter. Like, you deserve the best. You have to forgive yourself and love yourself and really embody that in order for you to receive good things, right? A good practice too is, in order to help with that, is to think about like a friend, a loved one, right? Be like, okay, would I say this to a loved one, right? Like, if you're thinking bad about yourself, like, oh, I suck at this, right? I'm a loser. Would you say that to a loved one? Would you say, oh, you're a loser, you're whatever, like to someone you really love and look up to? No, right? So why would you say that to yourself? Food for thought. And that's another thing too, is like, feed your mind shit and it's gonna spit out shit, right? Feed your mind good things and it's gonna spit out good things. That's just how it works. It's even proven scientifically. It's not just like some woo-woo, sounds like magic, and just, no, like, it's scientifically proven that the better mindset you have, the more successful you'll be. Look at all of the most successful people in the world, and I'm just talking about it wealth-wise, right? I don't know, let's just say Steve Jobs or Bill Gates, and I know, yeah, they're billionaires, yes. Or even like celebrities. I don't know, your favorite singer, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, I don't know, Drake, any of those types of people. Like, do you think that they were believing about themselves like all negatively and just like, oh my god, I suck, like I can't do this? No, if they did, they would have gave up and they would have never been successful. They would have never been famous. We wouldn't even know who they were, right? But they believed highly about themselves and they kept persisting, they kept going, they kept like being talented, and they kept just growing because they believed highly about themselves. They internalized that, right? And so that's what you need to do in order to be successful, right? Sometimes you have to be a little delusional too, right? Aside from that, in order to get what you want, which is like a whole different topic, because right now I'm talking about like just self-concept, right? But it's a whole nother thing. But yes, you have to start believing that about yourself, and things will change. Things will change, I swear, I promise you. It may not be right away, of course not. Of course it's not gonna be right away. You know, sometimes things take time, right? But it definitely will reflect. It will. Trust me, it will. It just will. Another good analogy about that is the fact that the sun that's out, right? The light that I see right now, that you see, and that if you're watching this in the day, even like at night, right? That's the sun from 8 minutes ago. You could look it up. It's true. That's the sun that we see, that I'm seeing right now, that you see if you're in the day, or even at night, the moon, the light. That's from around 8 minutes. It's in the past. Is what I'm trying to say, because light years is a thing, and so think about it. Your reality right now, like, this is the past beliefs that you have about yourself. It's like what's happening, right? So of course it might take a little bit of time for things to catch up, for to see changes. That's how it works, right? It's kind of like doing a workout, right? Like working out consistently, wanting to change your body or change whatever it is. You're not going to see results right after one workout, right? No, you're gonna feel sore, things are gonna be a little challenging, but as time goes on, you're gonna start seeing it. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm starting to look better, my arms are starting to get more toned, whatever it may be. It's the same thing. But anyways, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, just stuff about that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are having a great day, as I said, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, love y'all, bye.